Fix. We'll just wait a minute or two as we are low on numbers so far. Hey, Roland. Thanks for joining.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. A little bit lower numbers at the moment. But
Hmm.
Zonko's at Zoom video conference. Um, Greg mentioned he'll be late. He's got a clash. Let me just have a quick check and see if anyone else has given their apologies. Look like it. Maybe it's just a quiet week. I had on the peer pods call yesterday. There was only two of us, so we ended up cancelling it. Guess we can give it another minute and guess we technically don't have quorum of AC members as there's just the three of us on, but I don't know if we want to have any conversation anyway, or if we just move the agenda forward to next week.
I threw in a reminder on Slack that the AC call is running. I
Okay.
don't know if the daylight savings time switch or anything like that affects the attendance today, although Europe hasn't switched yet.
Yeah. I think Aurelian and Zonko are North American. People on Aurelian's managed to turn up, and we know Zonko's got another reason, so I think it would have a big impact. But and yeah, I guess maybe the wider community might be impacted as well. I guess we can give it another minute or so, see if anyone's spotted the Slack post. But yeah, otherwise, guess we can move some of these issues forwards or take them on Slack. I guess one of the things that may or may not be more pressing, I guess not now we've got the release, was we had a discussion about Dependabot updates and security and whether it bumps Go versions, and under my nose the whole time there was this PR, which I think Aurelian linked in the agenda last week, which did do the toolchain bump as part of it. But the comment, I had a discussion with Greg about this, and he did make the fair observation that Golang 122 is no longer a stable release. So that's probably the reason why security fixes are only being made in 123, and maybe our policy for toolchain bumping should reflect staying on a stable release, I think. Don't know if I mentioned it. Yeah. I referenced this issue, but yeah, maybe we basically say it's even, I understand downstream have got challenges with bumps, and I think Aurelian, you mentioned that Microsoft had a similar thing as Red Hat, but I don't know if we kind of go on the point that because there's only two major supported bumps at any point, we should always try and be on the oldest supported bump, supported version, if that makes sense. I don't know if there's a better place where it shows the stable versions. Let's release history. Seen the page somewhere. Somewhere there's a section where it shows all of the releases and which ones are supported, but I can't find it now. Yeah, I'll dig out that. But it is the case that only they only support the policies only two versions, so 124 and 123. So it might be that we have to kind of have our hand forced with that and say, let's move for, because otherwise we can't necessarily take security fixes, because it's reasonable of the Go community to say, no, we're not going to backport security fixes to a non-supported or a non-stable version. But so maybe that's something we could do sooner rather than later, but I think given that we've got 3.15 out, we've got a little bit of time before 3.16 is available, so we can have this discussion next week. I guess, given that I've waited for an extra 5 minutes, it doesn't look like we're likely to get more folks, so maybe we call it a day for this meeting and we can just bump the agenda over to next week. That works for everybody.
Sounds good. I will throw in some reminders on Slack that we need to plan for the PTG.
Yes.
And I'm still looking for one more election official if we can find one. But I'll just throw in reminders on Slack.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I think PTG. I think some of these topics, version, MSRV, and that sort of stuff, will be very relevant to discuss on the PTG as well. So, yeah, that's something we should. I'll find the doc, put that as a possible session. All right. Cool. Well, thanks for joining. Apologies we didn't have the meeting, but you're welcome. That you get some time back.
SRT.
Cool. Speak to you
Thank
later.
you.
Right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.